Hey everybody, doing another knife review here. This one is the K-Bar Mark 1, partly serrated. I haven't seen a lot of these reviewed, so I figured I'd review it for you. This is with the Kraton handle. You can get it in leather stack, like the old school one, but I know that's a lot more money. I think it's about $30 or $40 more for the leather stacked, so it's just up to you. But overall, I'm really surprised with this knife and the quality for the price point. The price point's pretty good. So we'll just kind of run through it here really quick and go through it. First thing is the sheath. We're going to look at the sheath here. You can see, oh my gosh, you could lash this to anything. So I mean, it's got so many holes, so many rivets. You know, you could do molly through it. You could do paracord, lash it to your pack, lash it to, I mean, you name it, you could do it, which is really nice. That's really cool. Hard plastic, but the knife doesn't rattle around at all in there, which is really nice. Has a drainage hole in the back. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right there. Drainage. Yeah, there we go. Drainage hole. So if any water gets in it, it's not going to rust the knife. And it's got a really nice belt loop, big. You know, put it on tactical belt, and it's got this little guy. It's plastic, but this little feeder, so you could like feed it onto your pack somehow that way too, up at the top. You know, lash molly through it, paracord, whatever. And this is nylon here on the back. Looks pretty good quality. You know, not going to fray, sturdy. It's got a lot of rivets through here in this area. Okay, this is the thing that's a little ridiculous to me. I mean, it's not bad quality. It's just kind of ridiculous. It has 3 secure points on the knife. It's got this right here, this button that lashes over the blade. It's got little clips back here that hold the over the hilt, so it kind of like clicks in, which is nice. And then it's got this guy up here. So I mean, you got 3 points here. So I'm going to show you how long it takes if you use all 3. You don't have to use all 3, but if you were to, you know, lash this all up, I mean, it ain't going to fall out. I mean, you can't get it. You can't get it to fall out. But here we go. 1 pop, 2 pops. Got to push, pull. So I mean, you're like, oh, that wasn't that long. If you're using it as a tactical knife, use 1 or 2 of these lashings. You know, but I mean, if you're survival or whatever, it's fine. But that was just kind of ridiculous to me. I was like, 3? Wow. So that's the sheath. You know, not bad at all. I mean, a really high quality sheath in my opinion. A lot better than some of the Ontario knife sheaths. Some of those Ontario knife sheaths are kind of lacking, but that's a really nice one. I highly recommend that sheath. Would have liked to see some molly on the back. I don't really want it. I don't like using paracord to lash stuff because then you got to take it all apart if you want to switch packs. But you know, for what it is, for what that sheath is, I mean, it's great. They did a really good job. Okay, onto the blade. Here we go. Again, this is the K-Bar Mark 1 Kraton handle, partly serrated. The blade is 1095 high carbon steel. It's got a flat black finish on it, which is nice. The blade length is 5 inches, so I like it a lot better than a big. I don't really care for the full size K-bars. I think they're kind of a hassle. They're really big and cumbersome, and you know, all that stuff. So I think this is a much more manageable blade size, much more useful in my opinion. So I mean, made in America, USA, boom, stamped right there. K-Bar, Olin, New York, where they're all made, stamped right there. USN, so this is U.S. Navy knife replicated after what they issued the Navy guys in World War II. Razor sharp out of the box, super sharp, nice tip. Serration, really nice. Looks like you can sharpen that up too. Some serration is really difficult to resharpen. This stuff looks like you could definitely do it. So serration also is super nice. I also like the fact that there is a finger guard down here, but there's none up here, which is awesome, so that when you're holding it, you can get your thumb on that blade right there. You can really do your fine, you know, like whatever, hacking off branches from a tree, you know, your little detail stuff. I like that a lot. That's a really good, that's a big plus for me for this knife. Full tang. You can see the tang ending right there. I mean, it's awesome. The Kraton, you know, it's just like any other Kraton, really good and grippy. Over time, it will wear out. You know, it's going to be nice and smooth at some point throughout the years and years of you using this. Will this last a lifetime? I think so. You know, especially if you're putting it, you know, kicking the crap out of it. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, this is going to last a long time. The sheath is going to last a lifetime, in my opinion. let's see here. The blade's pretty good thickness. I mean, I've definitely seen thicker for what it is. A smaller 5-inch blade. There's nothing wrong with it. It does taper off into kind of like a false edge up here at the top. Sorry, up here at the top. Kind of a false edge. So batoning would be kind of difficult with this, particularly serrated version. They do have a straight bladed. But I mean, if you're like, yeah, I always got to do my batoning. Well, I don't know why you're batoning with a 5-inch blade, but whatever. It's going to kind of beat up your batoning stick. I mean, it'll do it, but you know, you're going to have to rotate sticks that you're actually beating down the blade through the wood with, because it's going to kind of beat that up. The blade is going to beat the wood up, not the wood beat the blade up. But, I mean, aside from that, freaking sweet knife, especially for the price point. I do sell these on Craigslist. A great little knife here. K-Bar did a good job with this one. I would definitely carry it on me. You know, you've seen my other review of the SK5. I mean, that's like 3 times as much as this, but I'd carry that one every day. But this one would definitely be like a good backup, or you're going overseas, you know, and you know, I go on trips a lot overseas. I would totally take this, you know, to Cambodia or Botswana, where I've been, or, you know, like different places like that. And it would be great. Fits, I mean, really good in the hand. Definitely got some room. I got a pretty, I wear large gloves, so I mean, it's going to fit most hands here. And yeah, I mean, it's just overall really good knife. So that's my review. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I mean, maybe if like they didn't do the false edge here, maybe that's about all I can come up with, and maybe like get rid of one of the secure lashings on the sheath are really the only things I would change or do different. But I mean, for what it is, amazing for the price point. So that is the K-Bar Mark 1. Definitely a very good bushcraft, survival, combat knife that's more practical, I think, than the 7-inch K-Bars. So there you go. Have a good one.